Yes, my people, how the devil are we? Right? This is something completely new. We got CLEZZA News. We got CLEZZA News up there. We got CLEZZA News down here. I'm in the studio. It's a brand new studio. This is amazing. So I thought what I'm going to start doing on my live streams is I'm going to come in straight away with some of CLEZZA's news. Right? Now, this isn't news about me. We're going to talk on some subjects that are in the news at the moment. Just give you a little update. And then for the rest of the stream, I've got some interesting things planned. So make sure that you stay tuned. Right then. So first of all, we have got something very interesting. Okay. Now, what this is Andrew Tate. This man here has taken over as CEO on Misfits Boxing, right? Appointed by Mams Taylor. And Tate is supposed to be fighting Chase Moore on the 20th of December for the Misfits heavyweight title, right? Now, obviously, KSI was CEO before. Pretty sure he started Misfits. Obviously, we don't know what's gone on behind closed doors, but KSI is outraged by this, with Mams specifically. So let me show you this real quick. We have here, oh, he's deleted it. Oh, okay. Okay, right. Okay, let me just try something here. News flash has gone wrong already, right? What the hell? Okay, now let's have a look what KSI has got to say about it. So Misfits have put up their trailer. Listen to this. Here we go.
Me, Mams Taylor, president of Misfits Boxing. I come here today to give you some news. Some of you won't like it, some of you will, but you'll understand because it's coming from a place of truth.
Truth.
Misfits Boxing has been around for just over 3 years now. 3 amazing years. We've achieved some incredible accomplishments. When KSI said, I want to box, I said, let's have your own IP. You don't need to work for anyone.
This is KSI's manager as well, by the way.
Create our own IP. I came up with the name Misfits Boxing. I coined the phrase crossover boxing. I put everything together. We had a tremendous run. KSI was fighting 2-3 times a year. And then KSI said, hey, I need a break from boxing.
Oh,
the break,
the epic music
was over. It was time for him to fight. He got sick. He hurt his hand. Fair enough. Then it happened a second time and almost sank the ship of Misfits Boxing.
Oh dear, he's coming for KSI here.
And since then, it's been a tweet here, a story there.
Oh.
That's it.
He's turned on him.
He's the CEO. Where's Misfits gonna go from here? It's got to be a two-way street when you have a partnership. And this is a one-way street, and this street is going down. I won't allow Misfits Boxing to go down. But I had a board meeting earlier this morning. And KSI, you are no longer the CEO of Misfits Boxing. You have been relinquished of your duties as CEO. We need a new CEO. A CEO who's going to dedicate their life to this brand. A CEO who's going to fight for this brand in the ring, out the ring.
Yes.
And that CEO is here.
Who is it?
Please welcome our new CEO.
Oh. Oh, it's the big man. Oh my goodness. Who would have expected that?
Say hello to your new CEO.
Wow.
I wouldn't say it was a hostile takeover, but it was certainly planned. And Mams and I are going to be working together to finally put Misfits where it belongs on the world stage.
Okay.
The largest disruptive force in sports entertainment history.
Okay.
So considering that, somebody who failed at their obligations to make this organization as big as it
this
should
is
have
looking
been, has been
hostile.
ousted, and I'm the new CEO. I guess it's my job to make the most entertaining fights.
Okay.
Who's the person who everybody wants to see fight? Who's the guy I can sign that everybody will tune in
You tell
to
me.
watch fight?
You tell me.
It's me.
Of
Isn't that
course it
convenient?
is.
Quite easy.
Of
He's a great guy, easy to work with. So for that reason, I myself am going to be fighting as CEO on the next Misfit show, December 20th, here in Dubai. And if I'm going to fight, I mean, it's been a while. If I'm going to train and get in there, I may as well do it for a belt. And if it's going to be for a belt, it may as well be for the biggest one.
Okay, so here we go. We got this man that has taken over from KSI. Now, you've seen the tweets. Yeah? Let's have a look at his tweets. KSI put lol. Right? KSI's just lolling at this. This year, people are trying to test me for real. What the actual fuck is going on? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Let's make Andrew Tate the CEO of Misfits. Are you fucking serious? Now, my man, yeah, my man is not happy. And to be fair, I hear it. I hear it, right? Legit CBA. Fuck mams, right? We got some things to dissect here, right? Because obviously, there is no doubt that Misfits would have got where it is today without KSI's influence initially, right? But now, obviously, it seems KSI is focusing more on like Baller League, Sidemen, and his own YouTube. And with obviously not focusing on boxing anymore, Misfits, it may be the right call for it. But it just seems a little bit hostile, right? And obviously, Mams is, or was, I don't know where this is going to go now, but was KSI's manager. So I'm not too sure. We got fuck Mams here. Bro has been focused on Misfits rather than managing me, lol, and you decide to do this shit. I mean, like we say, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but this is kind of a madness, right? And that's the last thing he posted in KSI. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's a good move getting Mr. Tate as CEO of Misfits, or should it have stuck with KSI? I mean, I think that it's going now more to the point where he needs something new, and this guy's got a lot of money. He can bring the good fights. And to be honest, I actually want to see this man fight. I want to see him get in the ring. I would rather him fight someone like Darren Till who can actually fight rather than this Chase D'Amour dude, because this Chase D'Amour is not particularly... I mean, he'd probably beat me up, but I don't know. I would just remember the first fight I seen him in. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. So that is this segment. Do you like my special effects? I've got it all going on right now, yeah. Try that up. Whoa, sound guys, take that off. Right, next thing, yeah. Next thing we got in the news is this man. What a disgraceful man. Yeah, Prince Andrew. It is stripped of his title and is now known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Obviously, this comes from the allegations of sexual abuse and his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. Not. But yeah, listen, all I can say is this man deserves much more than to be stripped of his title and kicked out of the Royal Lodge, which, by the way, is not going to happen until next year anyway. So he's still got free roam of his lodge that he's going to be living in until then. He's obviously committed some heinous crimes over the years and has certainly experienced royal privilege to not get sent down, right? Let me just remind you of this.
And it would be, to some extent, a stretch to say that as it were, we were close friends. I mean, we were friends because of other people. He would say, well, why don't you come and use my houses? So I said, that's very kind. Thank you very much indeed.
Just for the record, you've been on his private...
So by the way, he says he's not been friends with him. To call him a friend is a stretch. Yeah?
Okay.
Yes.
You've been to stay on his private island.
Yes.
You've stayed at his home in Palm Beach.
Yes.
You visited Ghislaine Maxwell's house in Belgravia in London.
Yes.
In 2006,
Not friends,
in
then?
May, an
No?
arrest warrant was issued for Epstein for sexual assault of a minor.
Yes.
In July, he was invited to Windsor Castle to your daughter, Princess Beatrice's 18th birthday.
Not
Why
friends,
did you do
not
that?
friends.
Dancing with you,
No.
and you profusely sweating,
Profusely sweating.
and that she went on to have
Wetter.
bath, possibly...
There's a slight problem.
There's a problem with that.
With
Yeah?
the sweating.
There's a problem.
Because I have a peculiar medical condition, which is that I don't sweat, or I didn't sweat.
Man
at
don't
the time.
sweat, bro. Man does not sweat whatsoever.
And that was,
Apparently.
Oh, actually, yes. I didn't sweat at the time because I had suffered what I would describe as an overdose of adrenaline in the Falklands War when he was shot at.
Okay.
And I simply, it was.
So my man don't sweat, yeah? This is my guy. Yeah, do you reckon he dropped his milk or spilt his milk or something? What do you reckon's happened with that? Because to me that looks like sweat. All right? And I might have to draw for this one as well. Because to me, this looks like sweat. I don't know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. What do you think about this man? Do you think he's got let off lightly? I think he has, yeah. This guy, or anyone who does anything like this man has been accused of, and most likely did, is a horrible person. And you deserve to be thrown in the bin. Okay? Well then, that is... That's been in CLEZZA News, ladies and gentlemen. Right, let me just walk out of my office real quick. Yeah. Okay, here we are. Bear with me, uno momento. What has gone on here? Okay, here we go. I'm back in the room, ladies and gentlemen. So, what I've got next for you is I came across this this Reddit earlier. It's called Moral Dilemmas. Moral Dilemmas, right? Your best friend is about to become homeless, but your spouse says no to housing them. Is it wrong to do it anyway? It's their home too, so they get to veto visitors, but I just can't imagine letting my best friend be homeless when I have a house. This is something I've thought about a few times, and I'm still not sure. Edit. This is actually hypothetical. I'm not dating anyone. My best friend is doing better than me in life. What do you reckon? You're either going to have your best mate who's homeless or your missus who's pissed at you. What do you think? I'm kind of torn between it because, like I say, you know, their house as well. Depends who's paying the money, right? Depends who's paying the bills. Depends who's paying the mortgage or the rent. If you're 50-50, then I'm afraid it has to be a combined vote. Otherwise, you know, you're taking the piss, really. Wow, so the karma system discourages dissenting opinions. Okay, I don't know about that one. I don't know if I'm exaggerating or is this okay. My sister is the greatest mum of all time, except for a few times she has done hurtful things in, like one day her child and her and my dad went out together. My niece was talking, taking all wipes out of the bag and throwing them on the floor. My dad didn't stop her and think this was wrong, so how was she, a 22-month-old, supposed to know better? And later that day, she kept touching everything in the pharmacy. That made my sister so tired and so mad. And then by accident, the water bottle got spilled in the car. No one did it on purpose. These were just 3 incidents, and she kept on complaining about them all day. I believe she just wanted attention because she told this to every single being in the house. Anyways, when they came back from the pharmacy, everything was okay. But somehow, when my niece wanted to help my sister fix something, she said no, go away, and pushed her a bit hard. She said that twice. My niece's face turned red and her eyes were teary. I felt like she was deeply hurt by that. Even though this isn't the first time someone's mad at her, but no one ever pushed her like that. My heart broke seeing her face like that. I took her and kept trying to cheer her up and play with her. My sister usually has reasonable punishments for my niece, like time out as one example. She never lets her emotions get in the way of her parenting. My sister is so open to advice, but I wanted to know if I was exaggerating or not. Now, I can't lie, I don't understand what I've just read, to be fair. Like, I was expecting a bit more violence, you know? I think it's fine. I don't have a kid myself, but I think if I was to have a child 24/7, my patience would certainly get tested. But, obviously, I think, listen, any of you parents out there have this issue with your kids, where they're a little bit like annoying and do stuff to annoy you, then, raising your voice a little bit is probably natural, right? It's probably natural. Shout out to people in the chat. We got the rats in here. Big up the rats every time. Let's go back to another moral dilemma. A girl asked me for my number. Was what I did next morally wrong? Okay, we're in for a good one here, guys. Yesterday, I was studying at a cafe in my college town when a girl approached me and said I was cute, and she asked for my number. I was flattered by her approaching me, but I did not find her attractive, unfortunately. However, I got nervous because that rarely happens to me, so I just gave her my number anyway. I mean, fair enough. What is going on here? Get away. A few hours later, she texted me saying, "Hey, it's so-and-so from the cafe." At this point, I didn't know how to handle the situation and whether or not I should respond. I was not interested in pursuing her romantically or even becoming friends with her, so I asked a few of my friends for advice. The first 2 friends I asked told me the best thing I can do is either reply to her a message and tell her that I'm not interested right off the bat, or just not respond at all. The other 2 friends I asked told me I should respond to her and be friendly, get into a brief convo, and then ease into the rejection message. And the message should be a white lie to soften the blow and make it seem like she couldn't have dated me anyway. Okay, here we go. At first, I was thinking of sending no reply, but then I felt like it would have made her feel bad. So I went about the best way to hurt her feelings the least possible. That's great English. What I ended up doing was listen to the latter 2 friends, and I responded to her saying, "Hi, and then she asked me how I was doing, and I responded to that, and then she asked if I was free to call her sometime. In response, I told her I was busy. Then I told her also, I didn't know if I was going to be the one to tell you this, but I'm gay. Whoa, I didn't see that one coming. Oh my God. Right, okay. Told her I was gay, which is not true and just a white lie to make it sound less like a rejection. Also, the whole text exchange lasted only 20 minutes. After doing this, the first 2 friends I asked for advice told me what I did was not morally right and that I should have been honest from the start. Their view is that it's more respectful to be transparent, even if it stings a bit. My stance is that I was trying to be empathetic and protect her feelings, and it wasn't serious enough to require complete honesty since we don't even know each other. I feel deep down that what I did was right, even if it may have been unconventional, but now I'm wondering if lying about something that crosses a moral line. What do you think? Hey, what do you think about that one then? The rats in the chat. It's only us 3 here, so I can speak directly to you. I think, listen, you don't know each other. I think you could have done a million things rather than say that you were gay. Because what if she catches you with a girl down the line? She's like, "Oh, I thought you were gay." But anyway, I don't think you hurt her feelings. That's fine. You're just gonna have to pretend that you're gay every time you see her. That's fine. Right. Oh, okay. There's a few good ones. My mum wants me to take her last name, and I don't know what to do. I'm 18 and I live with... Oh, what's going on? OBS disconnecting. Hello? Oh, bro should have said she was Butters. Peter. Right, we still live. We live. Someone let me know. Are you there? Bro should have said she was Butters. Well, this is where the honesty sometimes isn't the best policy, But anyway, I don't know. I'm kind of similar situation. I wouldn't change my last name. My last name is my name. I've had it since birth. It is what it is. It'd just be weird to change name again. Right. What else we got? I want some real... Right, I'll tell you what, we can set this off. Got a different segment. Got a little different segment, yeah. Right. We have got this right about now. How do I do this? Can I? Right, would you rather... Let me sort this one out. Let me put that there, okay. Would you rather see ghosts everywhere or be haunted by a single relentless spirit? Well, listen, am I going to have to start getting into this chat here? There's people kicking off. Yeah, conspiracy, mate. These guys are going at it in the chat. Listen, admin, mods, get on that. Get on that Grub Rat Bill mod. Ban him out. Ban him for life, yeah? Ha! Anyway, I think I'd rather see ghosts everywhere. Yeah, who wants to be haunted by a single spirit, by a relentless spirit? Not me. No. The one ghost. You're on the one ghost. That's crazy, bro. It's haunting you as well. It says haunted by a relentless spirit. You can't go for a shit or a shower or even have a wank without getting haunted. That's crazy. Would you rather have chocolate covered broccoli for every meal or never taste chocolate again? I mean, that one's easy. Never taste chocolate again. Don't get me wrong though. I am down to try chocolate covered broccoli. Would you rather be very famous for doing something you dislike or do something you are passionate about but without recognition? Yeah, it's got to be this one, right? I mean, I do that anyway. I mean, look, I'm sat here talking to my two mates in the chat. Yeah, streaming away. Like, what is my life right now? So I'm going to say this one. Yeah. Oh, I just said Marmite burgers, bro. Don't gas me up about Marmite burgers, bro. That is, oh dear. I mean, you could be onto something there, but also same time, maybe you're not. Have an easy job working for someone else or work for yourself but work incredibly hard. I mean, it's got to be work for yourself, right? Who wants to work for someone else for the rest of their life? Easy job. Boring. Only eat ketchup or only eat mustard for a week. I'd only eat mustard full time. Forget a week. Like, ketchup can get in the bin. 5 in a row. Nice. Would you rather constantly stumble while walking or constantly stutter when speaking? Well, I've got a mate called Grub Rat who does both of these constantly. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I'll have to constantly stumble, not stutter. I don't like this. Don't like the idea of stuttering. It's a bit. Ugh. Be permanently naked but never stopped by the cops, or brought to jail every time a cop sees you, even though you do nothing wrong. Hold on. Be permanently naked but never stopped by the cops, or go to jail every time a cop sees you. I reckon a little bit of cat and mouse would be alright with the police. Would do that one. Oh, mods, can we ban Grub Rat? Yeah, please. Thank you. Trip on the dance floor in front of everyone, or rip the dress you're wearing in front of everyone. Oh, trip on the dance floor. That's sound, that is. Okay. Absolutely fine. Eat uncooked pasta or drink salted Coke. That sounds fire. That actually sounds fire. Salted Coke on it. Yeah, here's what the thing is with this stream. I feel like I need a little bit of like background music or something. Don't I need like a little like royalty free lo-fi. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's do this. Ooh, yeah, we're bringing it up. We're up in the levels, yeah? Up in the level. Right, be a ninja or be a pirate? This is actually quite a hard one. Be a ninja or be a pirate? What do you two reckon? What do you two reckon? I reckon it's gotta be a pirate, right? Pirate Pete and the boys. Most people went ninja, you know? Arr, she blows. Oh, I've had a little message on this work phone. That's not good. Oh. Okay. Right. Game over. Oh, listen, buddy. Yeah, then. What else we got on here? We have got... Right. Ladies and gentlemen. Rate my plate. Yeah. Move you over it. Do that. Right. Rate my plate. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. I'm done with this now. Done with that music. Right. We need to rate it from good to only Bill would eat it. Yeah. Only Bill would eat it is a 1. And, you know, the good is the rest of us. This looks like a grub wrap meal dinner all day. Yeah. Actually, there's some greens on there. That is a grub wrap dinner, if I've ever seen one in my life. Yeah, I would give that. I mean, it's hard to tell if they're nice things, and it might be, might be a little. I'll give them a 3, little 3 out of 10 for that one. Oh, now this bacon and mushroom on toast. I almost called it a toasty, but don't want everyone kicking off saying it's not. Now that is fire. Yeah, that is a sham meal. That last one was a sham meal. Yeah, this is a Malvern meal. This is greatness. Look at that, mushrooms, got a bacon. Oh, yeah, that's delicious. That, and we've even got some like herb on the top. You know what I mean? We're talking good scran on that. We're talking good scran. That's got to be for breakfast. That would be a strong 8. If they're garlicky as well, absolute fire. What else we got next? Oh, I don't need to see that. That is just bog standard fry up and stir fry even. That, bro, who's having a jacket potato with their steak? Who does that? Who actually does that? Jacket potato steak, 1 onion ring, or is that a few onion rings? I don't know, but who's having jacket potato on there? That's crazy. That is crazy. Nah, on that one off. What is that, bro? What is that? Is that prawns and bloody chips and ketchup? Bro, that's disgraceful. That is actually abhorrent. That's appalling. Yeah. That might be the only one that we'll come across. Oh dear. What's this? Cashew chicken curry and sun chips. What in the Jurassic Park is that? That is prehistoric fucking megalodon straight out of the bloody ocean. That is deep in the abyss, mate. That looks like something out of the Mariana Trench, mate. And you've got that on your plate. There's probably some law against that, because that is bloody awful. It's a catfish and spicy chili sauce. Right, I'll give you a point for the spicy chili sauce, but the rest of it is absolutely washed. Can't be eating none of that. What is that? What on earth is that? That actually looks fire. That is actually, yeah, that was Nicky Fish. That was Nicky Fish all day. That was. This actually looks kind of dank. I can't lie. This looks like a good meal. To be fair, I'd be happy if I made that. I mean, the meat looks done right. The gravy looks nice. Yeah, that is a good meal. That is a good meal. This, bloody hell. Whoever's eating this is brave, you know. Because they've obviously got it on one of these trays. And that means they're probably going to eat it on their lap. Have you seen where the gravy's at here? Look, the gravy, they've cut it off perfectly. The gravy is definitely pouring off over the side there. You sit and eat that on the sofa. The gravy's going everywhere. It just is. It's going all over the gaff. Can't be having that. I mean, it does look nice, but at the same time, I don't know. It's a bit risky, that is. Risk to reward, I don't know. Bruv, look at that. Look at the state of it. Who's buying these buns for a burger? There is like 80% bun, some god-awful bacon. I mean, look at the fat on this bacon. That's just, ugh. I mean, this bit looks all right. Chips look good. But who's having that for the burger? I don't even know. Get that gone. What else we got here then? Bro, we got some dog food. Oh, it turned into that. Did it? Ketchup everywhere. Bloody hell. Yeah, bread to bacon ratio is whack. Yeah, that is terrible. We'll sack that one off. And yeah. Hey up. Lamb liver and onions soaked the liver in milk for 30 minutes on a bed of mash. Done it to remember me mam. She loved liver dinners. Bruv. I like mine crunchy. There's some wrong uns. in here. Big wrong'uns. Jesus Christ, that is awful. Oh, now this I can get behind, bro. Come on. Pot noodle, chicken frankfurter, and crispy onion crumpet. My guy is living in 2030. Pot noodle, bloody crumpet, mate. Oh my God. I am all over that. I'm gonna, and with the little chicken frankfurter thing. Oh my God, let's see. Oh, look at that. Straight out of bloody Gordon Ramsay's kitchen, that looks like. That is quality. That is a 10 out of 10. I am going to be trying that. I mean, fish finger. Pot noodle sandwiches, elite. Pot noodle crumpet, bro. Might just be the next best thing. Shout out to Neil Seaman. That is crazy. Dead. What on earth is that? Horrendous. Is that bloody orange on toast? Oranges on toast? Or is it just orange and a bit of bread? Surely you're not putting oranges on toast, right? Awful. Terrible behaviour. Oh my days. Brawn. What the bloody hell is brawn? That looks awful. That's got to be one of the most disgusting looking things I've ever seen. And I've ate some horror meals. Is it in jelly? Right, I'm looking at brawn real quick. What is brawn? Brawn, a type of food. What? The food is a meat jelly made from the head of a pig or calf. While the term for strength is used to... Okay, I know about it. The food is a meat jelly made from the head of a pig or a calf. That is one of the most vile things I've ever seen in my entire life. Don't you dare ever try and feed me that. Okay. Oh, now that looks tasty, but bun prawns straight away, or shrimp or whatever. Get them gone. Dog shite. Absolute dog shite. Tacos, fire. Cake, fire. Everything fire. I need to make sure I save some for next time because I want to come back and I want to be doing this next time. So, if I do that, there's me. I'm going to shoot off now, everyone. Thanks for locking into the stream. Thanks to the boar and to the grub rat and to my 2 loyal followers. Absolute legends. Hope you guys have enjoyed me waffling. I'll catch you soon.